So today, we have another great episode. We're gonna head into the pantry, grab the most basic pantry staples, and create an extraordinary dish. We're talking garlic kidney beans with chunky tomatoes. This dish has so many beautiful flavors to it. It's so easy to make, and it's all done in under 30 minutes, folks. Like I always tell you, this is the food you should be eating because it's very healthy for you, and it's gonna fill your body with so much goodness. And you know, sometimes you don't have to buy the freshest produce or the most expensive ingredients to create an amazing meal, and today we are gonna prove that. Let's begin by getting our ingredients ready. I'm gonna grab a jar of cooked kidney beans. This is the same thing as the canned ones, adding them into a colander and rinsing them under some cold running water. Now the size of this jar is 570 grams, which becomes 400 grams once it's drained, or 2.5 cups of cooked kidney beans. For the next ingredient, I'm going to finely dice one medium-sized onion. As you know, I always like to remove between 1 to 2 of the outer layers, as those outer layers are not as firm as the inside ones, making it so much easier to dice the onion. And for the final ingredient, I'm going to grab 6 cloves of garlic, remove the skins from the cloves, and roughly chop the garlic. For the next step, let's start cooking our dish. I'm going to grab a large fry pan, heat it with a medium heat, and add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is about 30 milliliters. After heating the olive oil for about 2 minutes, I'm going to add in the diced onion and the chopped garlic. And start mixing the garlic and onion around, that way it's all evenly coated in that olive oil. And as you know, I always like to mix this continuously, that way the vegetables don't brown too quickly and they all evenly saute. After about 3 minutes, and the onion is nice and translucent, and the garlic is lightly sauteed, I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 2.30 grams, and half a teaspoon of ground cumin, which is about 1 gram. And we'll give this a quick mix, that way those spices are evenly coating the garlic and onion. Then I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of sherry vinegar, which is 15 milliliters. For this recipe, you can use whatever vinegar you have on hand. And let me tell you, the minute that sherry vinegar hits that pan, you have an incredible aroma coming out of it. And once again, we'll give this a quick mix, that way everything's evenly mixed together. Then I'm going to add in a 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes, which is 400 grams. Along with our drained kidney beans. Once again, this is 2.5 cups or 400 grams. 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, which is about 1 gram. And we'll season with sea salt and a generous portion of freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give this one final mix, that way everything's evenly mixed together. And remember to be gentle here, otherwise you can easily break those kidney beans apart. Then we'll lower the fire to a low-medium heat. And we're going to simmer this on a low-medium heat for about 10 minutes. This is enough time for all the flavors to develop and for this mixture to slightly thicken up. After about 10 minutes, and you can see that the mixture has slightly thickened up, this dish is ready to go. I'm going to remove it from the heat. And we'll transfer some of the bean mixture into a shallow bowl. Check it out, our garlic kidney beans with chunky tomatoes is done. So easy to make, made with the most basic pantry staples, and the aromas coming out of this dish are mind-blowing delicious. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. All right, folks, time for the moment of truth. Let's see how this turned out. Here we go. That is what good food is all about right there. Truly a dish to get excited about. As for the flavors, you got that paprika combined with the cumin and oregano for an explosion of so much goodness, and that sherry vinegar just wraps it all together. You saw this in an incredible dish using basic pantry staples. Try this dish at home. You will not believe how good it truly is. Mind-blowing delicious. Really quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Nancy T, David Anthony, Michael Fenter, Catherine Clark, and Jean. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. For the rest of you, if you're not with me on Patreon and you'd like to support the show, you'll find my Patreon link in the description box below and iCard above. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, you know what to do. Smash that subscribe button. Till the next time, hasta luego. We're done. Getting another beautiful bean dish. Call it bean dish, call it a chili. I don't think it really matters because the flavors are mind-blowing good, but once again, the best part, using basic pantry staples. So good. See you in the next video. Love ya.